Hi everyone, welcome to Dutch Crypto Academy, and my name is Reliance. Actually, this video is coming upon request. There has been lots of messages in our DM requesting for us to do a tutorial video on TradingView, because TradingView is actually the place where you plot charts for market and know what is about to happen in the market and all that. And we now believe and we know that it's very necessary, so and that is why this video is coming. If you have not subscribed to our YouTube channel, please do well by doing so, and do not forget to like, share, and hit your notification button, such that whenever we post any other educational video, you will always get a notification. So we're talking about TradingView, and let's just jump right in without no wasting of time. So you just come to your browser, then you search search for the website, which is TradingView. Okay, it's already there. You can see tradingview.com, then you click on enter. So this is the first interface you see. So the next thing you have to do is, if you don't have account on it before, you have to create accounts with them. As for me, I already have an account created already, so I just come to this profile, then I click sign in. If you have not created account with them, what you see is sign up. So you just sign up with your either your Yahoo Mail, Gmail, Facebook, your cloud accounts, your Twitter, anyone. But for me, I'm using Gmail, so you can see the sign up at this down part of the screen. So for me, I'm using Gmail, so I'll just select any of my Gmail I used to create it, and it's the first one, which is Obitech. Okay, I think we are in. If you check the right top corner, you see my picture there. It means I'm in already. So the next thing you have to do is search, because for the purpose of this video, I will be making all my analysis with BTC. So you just type BTC USDT. So depending on the platform upon which you are trading, if you check the right side of this list, you will see different platforms there. The first one is Binance. You see Bybit, you see KuCoin, Coinbase, OKS, Huobi, and FTX. So for me, I am using Binance, and that is why I'm gonna choose, or I can either choose the first one, or this is another Binance here, Binance, that's Bitcoin Theta. The first one is also Bitcoin Theta. Okay, let's choose the Binance that has to do with futures, that's BUSD PEP. This is it. This particular one is the Binance for futures. So let me click on it. It said launch chart. You click on the launch chart. Alright, the chart is opened, and mind you, every analysis I'll be showing you on this TradingView is applicable to either crypto markets, stock markets, and even forex. Yes, any analysis I'll be showing you here can cover for all those three markets particularly. Let's assume now, if I want to do forex, you can see the markets here. You can see stock, you can see futures, forex, crypto. So I am on crypto now, and that is why whenever I search for any crypto related asset, it will all show. But let's assume I want to trade forex. Let's assume AUS against Japanese yen. Yes. Okay, wait. Okay, a Japanese yen. Okay, this is Japanese yen. Yeah, as you can see, you can do all this on TradingView. Then mind you, this pop-up will always show in as much as you are using your basic account. You can also subscribe. Actually, the cost for subscribing for this is not that much, like $15, $30, $15, maybe, I think, for 1 month and above. But then this particular account I'm using is not a paid account, and that is why this pop-up is showing. And the truth is, you don't really need the paid accounts except for some exceptional cases. But if it's for you to just analyze a particular crypto asset and all that, I'm not sure you need any paid account, because even this is not a paid account and it's giving me what I want. What paid accounts will do for you is, maybe you want to open multi-charts on a particular screen, on a single screen. You want to set multiple alerts, because on this basic account you can only set one alert, but for Pro and Pro Plus, you can set multiple alerts on any asset any asset on your watch list. So whenever it pops up like this, if you are using the basic account, you just close it, then it will bring you back to the chart. This is forex market. If you want to trade stocks, let's say Tesla stock, okay, if you click on the stock, that is when it will show Tesla. If you want to trade Google, you want to trade Facebook, that's on stock market. But for the purpose of this tutorial, we'll be talking about crypto, and we'll be using BTC as our case study. BTC USDT PEP, that is it, Binance. So click on it. So this is how the trading view looks like if you bring out any of the assets you are trying to analyze. And I will be explaining how you can get your vertical lines, how you can draw your support and resistance lines, like how you can get the tools to draw them, how you can bring out your risk to reward ratios, how you can do some basic things on TradingView, because the truth is, you cannot learn everything on TradingView. Like, you don't even need it. Even if you are open to the avenue to learn it, you don't need it, because learning everything will always just complicate the trade for you. But just learn the basic things that most traders use the TradingView for, just to draw your charts, determine your resistance and support, your trend lines and all that. That's all. Any other thing apart from that is just a wasting of time, or trying to confuse yourself the more. That is why if you check at your left corner, you'll be seeing so many icons there, and I will do well by explaining most of the icons that are usable, that are necessary for, at least for a trader to know. I think, let me just change this background to black. Sorry. Okay, I think it's better this way. So the first icon you see at the left side is this. The use of this is just your pointer, or like if you are conversant with system, just like your mouse. So I always prefer using this cross. You can use your arrow, so you can use arrow, but for better navigation, I always choose to use the cross, because if you use cross, it gives you what you want. Wherever you click, it gives a dotted line pointing to the price of that particular assets. So the next thing is the second icon under the first one. That is where you bring out any trends you want to draw. Let's assume we want to draw a horizontal line for maybe support and resistance. You can see Okay, let me just return it back to 1 hour time frame. Please just pay attention. This line is that the line I just picked, which is the horizontal. Maybe if I want to draw my supports, that's it. That's my supports. Then I want to draw my resistance. You go again there and pick the horizontal line again. So you drop it to show that then it is adjustable. You can adjust it to anywhere you want. Okay, that is it. So don't mind me if my lines are not that accurate. It's just for tutorial purpose, just to show you where to pick the tools you need, and that's all. So apart from that, if you want to draw, I believe you can see where I picked these tools. Then if you want to remove any of the tools, just click on that particular line, then something will pop up. See some options that popped up here. You can just delete it, click the second one, delete it, then click again. If you want to draw a trend line, you can see it's labeled the trend line. So let's assume we want to draw a trend line. This is it. Trend line. Just click, then this is it. It's adjustable. You can adjust it to anywhere you want. If it's too thick for you, this is where you can just adjust the thickness. That's the thickness, you can see. You adjust it to your own taste. If you want to change the line color, it's also doable here. So whatever you want to do with the line, this is the option showing at the top of the screen. So the next thing is, if you want to draw which other thing here, okay, there are some persons that draws their short lines this way. Maybe just I want the line to just start from a particular place, okay, like this, then pick another one, pick it again, yes, like this. All of them are trend, support and resistance line, and that is where you get that from. Moving forward, I'll show you where to do another thing on the chart. Let me see if there's any other thing that is that important here. I'm not sure there is any other thing that I use there. Then the next icon there, what can you do here, what can you do here, what can you do here? Well, I don't use anything here, and I believe it's not that necessary because I've not seen the use for them ever since I started trading. So the next thing is this, the next icon, where you can use your brush, you can use your highlights. Then this rectangle is something I use here. You know, if you are drawing your charts and you want some traders, some pro traders, well, how they draw their own resistance or support, or if they want to draw their area of value, this is the tool they use. They use this tool, something like this. Sorry, let me. This to plots area of value. Sorry, okay. Let's see where I can do that. I'm sorry, let me just do this again. Okay, to use that area of value, just pick this rectangle, then this is it. This is what some traders do. So Anywhere there could be used as your area of value. You can see how many times the price has hit that place and returned. That is what we mean by area of value. Then moving forward after there, I think there is no other thing I use there apart from parts. I still use parts. Some traders draw their parts too in this manner. Let me just show you. Let me show you something like this. The draw. Just almost the same as trend line. That is how it's used. I don't know if it's a system, you can curve it anyhow you like, and that is why it's called part, but this is fun. I'm just doing this for the purpose of training, but that's almost not necessary. I don't use it often though. Then the next thing is I think this text. Maybe if you want to write anything over your charts, anything at all, you can just use this text. You write let's see, chain crypto academy. You can change the size here, maybe to 11, the color to anyone you choose. You can see the chain is showing there. That's the text, but we don't need that. You delete it. You can use a call out this thing there. If I want to show any area of concentration I want anybody to note, just this is a call out. You can change the size or the color, anything you want. Then this arrow should be pointing to wherever you want anybody to note. Then you can add text inside. So that's all. Then the next thing you just have to learn here is authors. Okay, I think this is necessary. This is for you to also dictate or to know, to calculate your risks to reward. Yes, assuming I am entering market from here now, this is it. It's used to measure your risk to reward. I believe you might have seen something like this on a chart. The green part shows the percentage of your gains. You can see here this is 6.31%, while the downside is where you put your stop loss, and it will give you how much you are willing to lose. You can see the ratio is ratio 3. That is your loss. So you can just, wherever you entered your market from, the middle where the two colors join is always your entry point. Yes, from your entry point, if this market is buy long, it means let me see if I can do this thing more clear and show you something here. Okay, let's assume I entered this market long position. Let's assume I entered from here. Sorry, I want to bring this thing down so that you see what I'm talking about. Long. Okay, from here, let's assume I bought here, then going up to this particular, okay, I bought from this angle here. So from down here is my loss, while the green part is my gain, where the green candle touched. So that's it. Then the same thing applicable if you are on a short position. You can see short position. Let's assume I bought from here. So let's assume I bought from the top. Then this is my gain here. You can see how many percentage I made from there. Why my loss is, if it from that buying point. You can see I told you where the green and the red meet is my buying point. If it keeps going up there, that means I will be losing. But if from there it kept coming down, and that was why the green is covering that down movement. So this is basically used to calculate your risk to reward ratio. So what else do we need here? Okay, I think this ruler is still for you to calculate your percentage on the charts. That's what they use it for, but I don't use it. So the next thing here is what I think that's all I use on this particular place. As you can see, this one means maybe if you want to expand or reduce the size of the chart. Then here, this one that has a kind of a key and pen means maybe if I have any lines or any chart I draw on this particular asset now, and I don't want it to wipe off as I close or drop this my phone, I will just lock on it. If I lock it like that, even if I go for months and come back, I will still meet my analysis on the chart. Then that's all. This downside is to delete anything you want. So that's all about this. Sorry. Where's my chart? Okay. So moving forward, the next thing I think you have to learn here is, remember, if you any asset you want to choose or you want to search for, this is where you click. You can see where the BTC USDT is written. Just click on it, then you click on search. Remember, this must be on cryptocurrency, except you are trading forex. That is when you are allowed to be on forex, on stock and others. So we are dealing with cryptocurrency. So let me see, XRP, or maybe Cardano. You'll always search with the abbreviation Cardano, that is ADA. Then which other one? You can use anyone in short. Let's XRP, Binance, XRP US, USDT, Perpetua. That's for futures. That particular chart to show forth. You can see what the XRP is doing at the moment. You can see this crazy move upward. So the next thing is, this is where you change your time frame. You can see that place written 1 hour. Sorry, I'm not using any other pointer, but just pay close attention at the top right, almost at the middle of the upside. You see 1 hour there. If you click on it, you can select any time frame you want, to use. 1 hour, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 1 second, 2 hours, daily time frame, 1 week, like that. You can use anyone, but this by default you will always see, I think, 1 hour time frame there. Then anyone you choose, and if you want to customize your time frame such that you don't always need to come here to take them, like most of my charts, 1 hour is, I added it to my favorite. You can just tick this star, it will be added to your favorite. It will be showing on the front of your screen. Then I have 30 minutes as my favorite. I have 5 minutes as my favorite. I have 15 minutes. No, sorry, I don't have 15 minutes. I think I have 1 day. Yes, those are the things I have as my favorite. So if you check up here, you see 5 minutes, 30 minutes, 1 hour, then day. So that's it. If you want to add them to your favorites, just tick the favorite symbol, which is those stars. So that's it. The next thing there is, okay, at times you might just be working on your charts and maybe mistakenly your chart turns this way. Man, this is a crazy kind of chart. Even me, I don't know how to use it. So for you not to be confused, if you see something like this, you know you have mistakenly pressed something. So just after the time frames before the indicator, you see it, just click on it. If you want to use a holo candle, you can use holo candle. You can see how this one looks like, not conventional though. You can use volume if you want to trade with volume. I don't know how to use this too. Any other chart type you want to use here, you're free, but then for you not to confuse yourself, this is the conventional kind of chart we use to trade, and that is why I use it, not to confuse ourselves. So the next thing you see there is indicators. You can add any indicator you see here, but mind you, always be careful about the type of indicator you use. Don't use these community scripts, don't use the finance. What you should always use is technicals. If you log into this trading view on your system, what you will see is inbuilt or built in. That built in represents these technicals. That is what you should use, which means the one that comes with trading view. Because let's assume now, if I search MA moving average, now you can see MA here. The first one is the real one, that is under technical. But if you still come down, you see finance, they still have their own moving average. Then this community scripts, you see many of them also moving average, but these particular ones are designed by other persons, not by this trading view. As I am, I can decide to design my own indicator, but why is not always good for you to use the ones designed by other people? Like this first one was designed by Chris Modi, the second Madrid, Chart Arts, Viceno 422 and all that. They are designers of their own, they are programmers that designed their own. And why you shouldn't use it, why is not advisable for you to use it, is if I'm designing an indicator now, I will design and script it in such that it will give me my own best rewards, and you don't know what I inscripted into my indicator, and that is why you don't just jump into any customized indicator and use them. It's not advisable. So it's better you just use the technical, the one that came with the system by default. So you can see it's showing there. This line you are seeing is the moving average. If I want to use another one, let's say the EMA, exponential moving average, you can see it here under technical. You choose the one under technical. If you go down, you will still see other ones that are the same name, but they are designed by some community members, some individuals, and they might not just give you what you want. So, and that is why always choose the one under technical. And this is it, moving average exponential. Close it. It has shown there also. You can see. Then let's assume you want to use RSI, that's a relative strength index. You can see you will see so many other RSIs here. You can see them, but they are designed by individuals and they are not good for you. They cannot give you what you want because you don't know what the design is all about. So we use the first one, which is under technical. That is how to add your, you can see it's showing down here. This is the RSI. Let me just close some of them. Indicators. So let's assume we want to use Bollinger Band. Bollinger Band. You see many other Bollinger Band there, but choose the one that is only Bollinger Band and no other thing is attached to it. This is it, Bollinger Band. Click on it. This is Bollinger Band here. It's showing on your chart. And this is how you to add your indicators, and that's all. That's all about indicators. So the next thing is okay, if you want to add alerts to your charts, maybe if you want to enter a particular market and the price has not hit where you want to make your entry, you can just set an alarm that whenever that price hits that particular place, the alarm should wake your phone up or should wake you up. So condition is the name of the asset we're talking about. Crossing is maybe you want it, you have a particular line like your resistance or your support. You are saying if it crosses my resistance line, crossing up, if it crosses it up, you wake me up. You know, resistance, if it crosses your resistance up, you know that the market is at the upside and you know what to do about it. But if it was your supports, you say crossing down, if it's value you want to use, you can see greater than, less than, there, that is value. Use value, you write a particular amount, maybe 20,000. If BTC hits 20,000, wake me up so that I will enter the market. So you set all these ones. Expiration time, which day do you want it to keep ringing almost every day? Do you want it here? Do you want it to ring just once and stop? Then show me a pop-up, like a kind of message will pop up on your phone. Notify me on app. Maybe this particular app should just ring a bell for you. Send me an email. If you want to receive the notification via your email, you can use any of these options just to set up your alerts. And which other thing here? Which other thing do I use here? And nothing more here that I use. Nothing more. That thing I clicked is if you want to get a clever, like full display of your charts. After this setup icon, the next thing close to it is you can just click on it to show, and it will show you your full chart display. I think that's all about TradingView, and those are the most important things I just keyed out or pinpointed out for you. There are so many other things inside TradingView, but then just not to confuse the new traders here, we just had to pinpoint the most important ones. And I believe the ones I just told you, whenever you have any issue with your TradingView, you can just call back to this video and rewatch it again, and it will give you what you want. You want to draw your charts, your support and resistance, everything is here. Everything is here. You want to draw your trend line. This is it. Draw your trend line. This is it. Yes, that's it. If you want to draw your support and resistance, this is just a kind of recap, please. This is it. You can just draw this way. Another one at the bottom side. This is it. So this is being used. If after drawing, you can just zoom it out like this and shift readjust your lines, and that's all. I hope this is helpful. But if there's any question, you can just if you are in our group already, just type in your question there. And remember, tomorrow is our training. Any question you have on this video, please just come to our DM or send it via the group. Thank you very much. I remain Reliance, and do remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel, share our link such that your friends will join our free training still going on in our Telegram group. Thanks very much. I believe this is helpful. To have a lovely day.